So I don't know if you could tell, but I dyed my highlights into like an ashy medium blonde. So I'm absolutely loving the way that it looks right now. Maybe I can zoom in so you guys can see it. Look at that. So pretty. I don't know, I feel like they were a little too brassy for my taste. So I just got like, I went to Target and I got a dye that was for ash, medium ash blonde, and I love it. Anyways, let's start. Hello everybody, welcome. If you are part of the family, welcome back. If you are new, oh my goodness, thank you so much for stopping by and checking out this channel. Anyways, so let's jump right into it. Yeah, so today I wanted to show you guys this thing that I've been doing lately, where I have been using my concealer as my foundation, okay? And I'm gonna show you how I do that a little later. But it's just when I'm on the go and I do not want like a sheer coverage, I want like a full coverage. Like I have a whole day of like things planned and events and errands or whatever, and I want like full coverage, but I ain't got the time, or I gotta do it really quick. So I have been doing this lately and it has been totally working. It's been lasting the whole day and I absolutely love it, and I want to share it with you guys, okay? So what I have been, this was inspired by this foundation, okay? This is the new Too Faced Born This Way multi-use sculpting concealer, okay? Not a foundation, concealer, sorry, I think I said foundation. Anyways, it's supposed to conceal, contour, highlight, and retouch, okay? This is actually a really big bottle and a large amount for it to be a concealer, okay? Because concealers, let me show you. Sorry, I forgot to grab my concealer, my other concealer, to show you the comparison. So this is the Shape Tape concealer by Tarte, and I believe this only has 10 milliliters. Well, look how big this is. This has, I think, 15 milliliters, so 5 milliliters more than this one. But look how big it is, okay? So there's a lot more product in here. The reason why concealers are usually this small is because the consistency is thicker, they have a lot more coverage to them, so a little bit goes a long way. And concealers are used for you to have more coverage just on blemishes, on, you know, pimples, zits, dark spots, etc. So that's why you only need a little bit, because a little bit goes a long way. So that's why like concealers are usually like this small. But no, Too Faced had to take it up a notch and actually came out with this concealer. How big it is. Can you see the difference? Look at the difference. So anyways, so I wanted to try out this concealer. The reviews were actually pretty good. I'm glad I did because I actually really like it. So I'm gonna go ahead and swatch a little bit for you. I got two colors, and later I'm gonna show you why I got two colors and how I use these as my foundation, and I've been loving them, okay? So I'm gonna get the lighter one, which is nude. Here, I'm gonna show you the Dopa applicator so you can see it. Whoop. That's what that looks like. And I'm gonna put one little dot on my hand, okay? Maybe I should zoom in a little bit. So that's one little dot, right? I'm gonna go ahead and spread it out. Look at the coverage that this thing has. That was just one little dot, one little application in my hand. Look at the coverage on that, okay? So that's what a concealer is supposed to do. Zoom back out. So that's what a concealer is supposed to do. A little bit is supposed to go a really long way. So since these have a lot of product in them, I was like, maybe I could totally use this as a foundation, you know, every day when I'm on the go and still get that like almost full coverage effect on my face, okay? Yeah, so now I'm gonna show you the technique that I use. It's not a big deal, but it's what I have been using lately to get a full coverage face. Stay tuned. All right, guys, so let's start. I'm gonna go ahead and zoom in really quick. Better? Okay. So let me put on my little unicorn headband here. I've already done my eyebrows, okay? So again, we're talking about the Too Faced Born This Way multi-use sculpting concealer, and I chose two colors. One that is the color of my skin, which is called Golden Beige, and the other one is a one tone lighter than my skin tone, which is nude. Okay, I'm gonna show you now how it is that I use this. So again, this is like if I don't feel like putting on foundation, or I'm on the go, or yeah, just I'm on the go, but I do want a lot of coverage, I highly recommend you do this. Again, that's what it looks like. Very, very pretty. This is the Dopa applicator right here. All right, so this one, since it's the color of my skin, I'm going to put it in areas where I want some coverage. Down here, maybe a few up here, on the side, little dots. You can do little dots or you could do like lines. Very tribal. All right, so that's about it for the coverage for your face. So now we're gonna go into the lighter one, which is for me nude. And I'm gonna put some where I kind of wanna highlight a little bit. I'm gonna lift the color up, which is underneath my eye. Maybe a little bit over here. And that's it. How fast was that? So now I'm gonna get a damp beauty blender and I'm going to blend it out. I'm gonna start off with just like the color of my skin, that golden beige. And just blend it out. This concealer seems like it's not covering too much, but if you just let it sit there for a few minutes, because it's happened to me where I'm like, I'm not getting a lot of coverage, but then I look at myself in a couple of hours later and I'm like, whoa, that's good coverage. So, sorry, you can see my mirror. I need to be able to see myself, guys. Look how much coverage that was with just a few dots. And obviously go down to your neck. Man, I forgot to put primer on. It's all good, it's all good. Okay, so that's pretty blended out. Now we're gonna go into the tip side and we're gonna do around our eyes. All right, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to set it and I'm gonna use my Studio Fix powder by MAC. I love this because it gives it a little more extra coverage. So I'm gonna get like a fluffy brush like this, dab it in there, and just set the face. So after I'm done with that, I'm gonna set my under eye so it doesn't crease. I'm gonna use the Laura Mercier Loose Finishing Powder. And I'm gonna use this to set my under eye, but also set the rest of my face. So put some in a beauty blender, and we're gonna go ahead and set the under eye. A little more. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back with that fluffy brush and I'm gonna use this to, as a last layer of powder on my whole face, because this gives it a really nice matte finish, so I like it. I'm gonna put some on the brush and just very, very lightly. All over the face. And that's about it. Maybe I can zoom in a little more so you can see the coverage. That's the best I can zoom, guys. So look, you see how you can, I mean, it's not completely full coverage, but it's pretty full coverage. Because again, you're using a concealer as your foundation. All right, so now that you saw that, that's what I've been doing lately and it's been totally working for me. Again, when I'm on the go and I do want like that full coverage. So again, these are not cheap. Each of these do retail for $29, but I feel like these are going to last me a long time. The consistency and the formula delivers, it's there. And the coverage is actually really, really good. People also have been getting like a third concealer, which is like a couple of shades darker than their skin color, and they've been using it to contour, like cream contour, like in their cheeks and like around their face. So that's also a way for you to use it, because again, this is multi-use. as it says, multi-use sculpting concealer. So it's to conceal, to contour, to highlight, and to retouch throughout the day. I don't really retouch throughout the day, so I put enough in the morning where it lasts the whole day. But as you guys can see in the video, I didn't really put that much. I just put a little bit of dots, you know what I'm saying, and spread it out evenly and set it right with a nice setting powder, and that completely does the trick. Alright guys, yes, I hope you guys like this video. Quick review on these guys over here, and also what I've been doing lately as a foundation on my face. Alright guys, have an amazing day. If you have any questions about these, if you guys have tried them and all that, I want to hear from you. Just comment below. And yeah, let me know if you guys have tried that technique, because even though I do use these to apply, you know, to use them as foundation, you can use any concealer that you have, you know what I'm saying, to do this, because they are that concentrated and they are that pigmented that you can just get away with just putting a few dots and bam, you have like really nice coverage, foundation like coverage. Alright guys, that's it. Again, I'll stop talking. Have an amazing day. Love you guys, and stay tuned for a couple of messages from me. Bye. Hello friends, thank you so much for stopping by and checking out my videos. It really does mean the world to me that you guys take time out of your busy day to watch my videos. So I want to share with you guys a few things that I promise you will not take long at all. Number one, I accept prayer requests, okay? So if there's anything that you want prayer over, I have seen the power of prayer in my life and my family's life. Just contact me in any way, shape, or form via email, via Instagram, Facebook, or even just a comment below, and I will add you to our prayer list that me and my family pray over every single day. Number two, if you have Instagram, you should totally be following me. Why? Because I go live Monday through Friday, and I do a small devotional Bible study, not too long, anywhere from 10 to 15 minutes, but just a way for you guys to be spiritually connected with God every single day. So yes, check me out and follow me. And last but not least, I own an online t-shirt company, so you guys should totally check me out. The link to my online shop is all the way in the bottom. And there's also a coupon there for free shipping on your first order. I make very cool, comfy, faith-based t-shirts like the one that I'm wearing now. This is our Dusty Rose Fear Not t-shirt. I love this t-shirt, it's one of my favorite. But yes, you guys should totally check us out. Alright, that's about it. Thank you so much for listening to these messages, and I hope you guys have an amazing day. Bye!